Have you ever wondered what it's really like to sail to other countries? To dive amazing locations and explore the world on a yacht? Then come with us.
Didn't think I'd come this far. At some point I stopped counting the minutes, the days, the months. Everything blurred so softly.
How was your trip? Well, first of all, in reverse order, it was very nice to be welcomed here by people we met last time, such as Aaron from ProDive, who actually said, "Oh, welcome back, Lukimyu. It's been 4 years."
Good morning, Pinnacle. This is Lukimyu. Over.
Good morning, Lukimyu. Welcome back.
Passages are really, really exhausting.
Overall, had a nice day with the Spinnaker, beautiful calm nights, nice moon, early sunrise. It ticked all the passage boxes, except for the fact that I felt like shit for 2 days. That's not the weather god's fault. And then it rained for the last, 4 hours this morning? But I'll take that, because now the boat's clean. Because it was covered in salt from going through that seaway. Happens when you take a wave over the bow.
We're going in to Lord Howe Island and we're excited.
And as usual, look at that clarity.
Lord Howe Island is World Heritage listed and home to 350 residents. Tourist numbers are capped to 400 at a time.
Hopefully she stays out. So once the tide goes down, it'll be still floating.
Just as pretty as ever.
It's pretty gorgeous.
Bicycles are the main form of transport on Lord Howe, as there are very few cars allowed.
Ta-da! Oh, look, the barbecue's all stocked ready to go, baby.
All over the island, they have these beautiful little barbecue areas, which are set up, cleaned, and provided with firewood every day. Have a look.
Well, surprise, surprise, it's just as beautiful as we remembered. Just spectacular.
Even when it's subconscious, and taking our steps enough to get to where we're going. Ooh, I think I see the clearer.
Lord Howe at high tide can get a little bit rolly. So for our first trick for today, we're going to try and take our coffees onto a lurching tender to go in and drink them in peace, depending how much coffee we've got left at the end.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it,
Is to get the coffees into the tender, and your mission is to
get
get
up.
the tender to the shore.
There's no cell phone coverage on Lord Howe Island, so you need to buy some Wi-Fi from in front of the dive shop.
The ride-in was sporty.
But, did we spill any coffee?
Denise managed to save the coffee. It got close at one point. It was teetering. We will enjoy our coffee. And I guess we're going to have a look at weather windows for New Zealand. This is our view while we're sitting in front of the laptop trying to work out our weather window to get from Lord Howe Island to New Zealand. Okay, so at the moment it looks like our best window of opportunity is probably leaving on Tuesday, where, because we're not the fastest of boats, there's a big low that we're not going to catch up to, which is good because that's sort of forming above New Zealand, but we should have enough wind from both a low and a high coming off the east coast of Australia to help sort of push us along.
Based on the weather download, we think we might be leaving on Tuesday, which means we need to make sure we've got fuel and water and blah blah blah, and we can't really do just go and get some water, so we're going to turn the water maker back on, which means we need to change the filter. That guy.
Okay, just climb on in and get changing. This is pretty stinky.
New filter in. And the tricky bit now, screwing that in, hey?
Yeah. Refueling time. Here we go.
Macca at Wilson's Hire is going to hook us up with some fuel, so we just need to walk the jerry cans down to his place.
Lord Howe Island Brewery. Cheers. Beer's really good actually. Yeah, this is just the lager, but it's very easy drinking. I better not stay here too long. Denise is talking to our son Kobe, who's currently in Switzerland, and we're in the one place where there's Wi-Fi. So we're standing at the front of the dive shop where they've got Wi-Fi on a beautiful night, albeit cold. And there she is, checking to Cobes.
3 more or 4 more? 4 more. Nice. Excellent. Let's say you've been out for pizza and you'd like to go home. Step 1, untie your boat / car.
Can we just get an Uber?
No, it has to be a boober. There's your car. Untying it from location 2 so it doesn't get crashed to pieces while you're away because of the tide.
Might be how I cracked the housing to the outboard about 4.5 years ago.
Yes. Come on, Lil. That's it. Good girl.
Then you get to hug the pole.
Last pole.
And then we're almost there.
Because the boat is out there.
I need to hand you the rope. I can climb in.
This would be the perfect time to cruise this.
Yeah, boys, but I've done this before.
Secure the belongings so they don't get wet on the way in. Got it?
Got it. Come closer, is that what you're trying to say?
Come closer. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Well, you pulled the boat and I'm standing up in it.
Yep. Alright. So let's assume you've done all that without getting wet.
Now you need to make it back to your boat.
Now you
without
need to make
getting
it back to the boat. It's a little bumpy.
wet. To be honest.
Could you hold it steady?
Alright, I'll just hold it steady, shall I? Beautiful sunset though.
Told you my shoes wouldn't get wet.
Clip her on and pull her up.
Then you still need to park the car. So we don't leave our boat in the water because we've had a few bad experiences at night where things have gone a bit pear-shaped and we've had to move in a really quick way. And so if your boat's in the water, then you've got the option of ropes being caught in propellers and bad things happening. So every night we bring the boat in, which unfortunately for Jamie, it's Jamie's job.
Go and pull the plug out. Let any water drain out of the boat. Secure the bow. Secure the stern.
Going for some dives today on Lord Howe Island. And so I'm packing some water bottles. It's important to hydrate. We have 2 now. And I've packed some wraps because it's a double dive. And cookies for in between the dives. Cameras, dive gear, water makers on so I can make water while we're away today. Yeah, so I think we'll be going to Malabar or Admiralty Island, so they're on the back of the other side of the island, because the southwesterly at the moment is blowing this way. It's why it's a little bit rocky in here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Seems a bit wrong putting bathers on. It's quite cold outside.
And they say chivalry's dead. This is Denise's kit I'm carrying.
Wherever we're going, I could not say for sure. Better not knowing, but it's better than before. But here's the cure. Everybody swimming in sunshine, everybody feeling fine, everybody join the fun line. Ain't nobody left behind. Possible we're drifting, but it doesn't seem to be. Findable what's missing, but we've never missed a beat. Can't you see? Everybody swimming in sunshine, everybody feeling fine, everybody join the fun line. Ain't nobody left behind. Now that we've arrived here, I would not change a thing. Knew that we'd survive here and all the goodness we would bring. Of this I sing. Everybody swimming in sunshine, everybody feeling fine, everybody join the front line. Ain't nobody left behind. Everybody swimming in sunshine, everybody feeling fine, everybody join the fun line. Ain't nobody left behind. Everybody swimming in sunshine, everybody feeling fine. Stop the wine, everybody join the fun line.
Thanks for watching. We would love you to subscribe, hit the little bell button so you get some notifications. Any comments you have about Lord Howe or passages to Lord Howe that you have. And if you'd like us labelling the fish, or if we could give up, because it takes us a long time to label those fish, and if nobody really cares, we can stop doing it. We do it for our own interest, but we don't have to. Thanks. Beautiful island, but it's time to go. Beautiful final day on Lord Howe. We are doing our last minute provisioning, so we've got some fuel and a few salad ingredients, and then back to the boat, hang out a load of washing, switch over the water maker, come back in, have an early lunch, and then we'll be heading out at high tide about 12 o'clock off to New Zealand.
Found some rubbish?
We just need to return our bikes that we've hired from Macca at Wilson's Hire.
Well, that was our last job.
Oh, except eating. Oh no, I'm going to go to the cooperative. Although
Which
they
is-
call
which
it
is-
the uncooperative.
The uncooperative. Yep. Grab something to eat.
Might buy some fresh fish. Fish and chips. Chops. Fresh and chopped.
Fish here is generally amazing. I'll catch like incredible tuna and kingfish, stuff like that.
Are we on camera now?
Well, you are today. How come? Oh, well, we're leaving. Doing the last restock. Beautiful shot. Pass looks beautiful. Best it's looked since we've been here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We are just running some fresh water through the water maker because the act of doing that will enable the water meter not to be pickled, and it buys you about 7 days. And given the fact that our journey is going to be 7 or 8 days, rather than pickling it with sodium bisulfate, sodium metabisulfate, we can just run some fresh water through it. How much do you have to run?
10 litres. But it can't be tap water, so you have to get it out of the water maker. So we got it out of the water maker test tap.
As we prepare to depart Lord Howe Island, we have a 6 to 8 day journey to cover the 840 nautical miles to get into the top of the North Island in New Zealand to Oppour in the Bay of Islands.
Lord Howe Island port operations. Lord Howe Island port operations. This is sailing vessel Lukimyu. Lukimyu, over.
Yeah, Lukimyu, go ahead.
Just advising, we're about to depart the lagoon for New Zealand, over.
Yeah, copy that.
Yeah, are we clear?
Join us next week for
Off to New Zealand. We've had the roughest 24 hours I think we've either ever had.
And then at 3 AM, you may be on getting a bit unsafe.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share it with your friends.